Hello and welcome to another episode of Making Diablo clone in Lisp. So today we're still working on isometric maths, as the title says, but I guess we're much closer than previously. So yeah, let us see where we are. So I've started re-implementing the whole thing, trying to get rid of this staggered map storage scheme. So I'm removing this stagger, and then all of my maps are just stored as a large diamond, as this rhombus shape. So yeah, I've already started rewriting the map rendering. So this is the method I got right now. I mean, it's pretty smaller than before, but yeah, it would grow. So yeah, I've been doing some refactoring behind the scenes, behind the streams. So yeah, let's see how that looks right now. And yeah, today, I'm going to, trying to figure out the last pieces, and probably the last piece in this one, in drawing the map, is, figuring out where to start. So that's the issue. Yeah, so first of all, I'm now using just two small pieces of the map instead of one huge chunk, like 100 by 100, because that's like some extra gigantism. I don't want that. So I've done just two tiny pieces 5 by 5, so those are 5 tiles by 5 tiles. And yeah, they both are isometric diamond, not staggered. So the problem is most probably they are rendered incorrectly. They are being rendered at the wrong start, because right now the character stands at the position 0, 0. And this map, okay, so let me switch to the definition of those objects. So the first map should also start at 0, 0, but it does not, because it's like upper corner should be here. But then again, should it be? Okay, so let's just try and figure out that today. So I got a little 8. I got myself a very cheap graphic tablet. So I'm going to be a lot of drawing today. So let me start my paint, and then I gotta start this weird driver thing, which is called pen tablet. And yeah, let me just switch that here so I don't see this ugly thing. And yeah, I'm going to be using this tablet to, draw. So let me try that. Yay, it works. Okay, so how do I cancel that? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to be trying to figure out all of that missing stuff. And for that, I'm going to be drawing that all of those things, trying to clear those for myself. So first of all, I got a screen, right? I got a literal computer screen. So let me draw that. So I got yeah, this is going to be very weird, but fun. So we got the screen. It starts at 0, 0. Let's call it pixels, right? So we got different measurement things, and here we would have let's say W capital and H capital pixels, right? So this is the screen. So let me title that the screen. God, I have awful handwriting. This screen. Right, no, I don't want to cross that, god damn it. Yeah, this is going to be awkward. Fuck's sake. I never been using those before, those tablets, so yeah, this is going to be that awkward. Okay, so we got the screen, and the screen is isometric, right? So we got everything on screen is actually in isometric projection, am I right? Because, we are drawing that as isometric things. So this is, screen is in, oh god damn it. The screen is in, for fuck's sake, in isometric, god damn it, isometric, what's the word? God damn it, I'm so dumb. Projection is the word. Projection, Yep. Hello, how you doing? Okay, so we got the screen pixels, and they are, in fact, an isometric projection. So the thing with, with orthogonal projection is that it is kind of imaginary, because we only have it like as the mathematical model. We don't actually have it on the screen, right? So we may have like this huge like chunk of a map, which is like off screen mostly, and yeah, let's, oh fuck's sake, let's, oh no, yeah, this is definitely going to be awkward with this pen thing, tablet, how do I call it? So let me save the thing. Where am I? I'm lost. No, I'm not lost. So the, I don't know. So, save. Okay, awesome. Right. How a week, to be honest. Oh. I hope everything is fine at the end. Alright, so we may have this like huge chunk which is mostly off screen, so let me draw it probably even bigger. I don't know, how do I? For fuck's sake. So like, yeah, let me draw it schematically. So it's like that, and then here, and then, for fuck's sake, and then there, and then like there. Okay, and we got like tiles here, right? So tiles everywhere, and like here, few. So this is going to be awkward pretty fast. So this is the screen. I don't want to mess with this one. Maybe new layer. I'm not sure my paint actually have layers. So let me. Oh. So probably it does, but I don't know. I think I'm still fine with that. Probably I'm gonna draw another thing. God damn it! I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, for fuck's sake! And yeah, I wanna change the track because I don't like it very much. For fuck's sake, where's my mouse? Okay, got it. So, so let me switch here. All right. Right, so this atrocity I've just drawn is the map, and the map is also in isometric projection, right? So let me draw maybe like here, I don't know. So let's, yeah, draw it anew. Okay, got it. So now the, god damn it, I'm so wrong with handwriting, so bad. Okay, so this is the map, believe me. Right, so let's say we start, I don't know, like here and draw it, so the screen is like here. So this is the screen. This is the portion that we only draw, right? So this thing starts, well, technically it is just being fit in one large like rectangle, right? One large rectangle, and this is the map with a capital M. So the map is also in isometric projection. Oh, I'm getting better at that slowly. Isometric projection, god damn it. Right, the map. So now I gotta resort to tiled. I'm gonna resort to that and see what's going on with it. So let's open this simple map I got there and this bit. Okay, so I got two of those, and it got those coordinates. So those are -2, 2 for some reason, and this is 0, 0. and this is 4, 4, but yeah, so starting with, I mean, one off problems, so let's count it as 5, 5 or whatever, I don't know. So let me point out that. So we got this point and this style, which is considered 0, 0. 0, 0, and let's call it tile. God damn it, tile. And then we got this tile at the very end, this one, and this tile, god damn it, and this is, how do I name it? I already got W and H, so let's have it, how do I call that? Ugh, I'm so bad with naming as well. With height, and then like, probably let's go with the Greek letters. So let's go with omega, and then what's the Greek for H? I'm not entirely sure. So let me bring up the browser here. Oh god, this is awkward. So this bit, and then yeah, okay. So Greek. Damn it, Greek alphabet. So what do I have instead of H? Is it delta? I'm not exactly sure. Epsilon, eta. Is it eta? Originally denoting the consonant, its sound value, the classical Attic dialect of ancient Greek has long vowel raised to E. In Hellenistic Greek and process known as ioticism. I have no idea what is going on with those. Eta, epsilon, delta. Let's go with delta. I don't know. GH. Theta. So I already got omicron. Sorry, omega. And then. Yeah, whatever. Let's go with, I don't know, eta. So it's omega and then theta. Ooh, no, that's ugly. Let's go with delta. Right. So this is god damn it. No, I'm not doing that, for fuck's sake. So for fuck's sake, this is bad. Oh no. Nope. The fuck's wrong with the thing? Yeah, okay, I only got this tablet yesterday, so yeah, this might be buggy. Alright, so, fuck's sake. So this again is in tiles. So let's save that. Alright, so, what is, god damn it. So the problem is I want to figure what is the, like, relation between all those numbers. Oh, thank you. Mu, phos, whatever that means. Right, so the fuck it is keep doing that, or no, I think I've yeah, whatever. So where am I? So I probably don't need that, but whatever. Right, I'm trying to figure where this drawing should start, right? So if I have a coordinate of that whole thing, and what's worse, it's orthogonal, so like this, let's call it x and y. And this x and y is like world orthogonal. And this is the problem, orthogonal. Right. Ipsos, Greek for height. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I mean, I would already go with delta. So, I got these coordinates x and y. and this is in orthogonal, right? But I can convert it easily to isometric, right? So let's say we have it in isometric. So this is like, I don't know, x prime, y prime. X prime, y prime. It is world coordinate, but the same as isometric. Let's suppose isometric. Yeah, x prime, y prime. So I can calculate that pretty easily. God damn it, I keep like doing this. Right, so 0, 0 tile. Right. So then let's have a look at the bottom of this thing. So if we have a look here, god damn it, I don't have a lot of space on my desk for both mouse and tablet. So this is 0, 0, right? Then 1, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0. Right, so 4, 0, and this is 0, 4, alright. It feels like I'm kinda missing something here. -2. Okay, so this looks... I mean, are those numbers actually isometric? That's the question. So 0, 0, and then 45 degree counterclockwise. Yeah, they are rotated. That's my idea. So right, so let me write down this thing. God damn it. I keep writing some extra things. Oh, how come the color is different now? Are you kidding me? No, this is plain weird. I think I've broken something. I'm not entirely sure what. Yeah, I'm new to the whole drawing thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. So I wanna know, where's the pen? I was having the pen, right? Yeah, right. Have no idea how I changed that. Alright, so this thing, god damn it, it changed again. How the fuck this is going on? The pen, for fuck's sake. And then here? Yeah, okay. So this tile is, I forgot again, it is 0 and then this height thing, delta, right? So can I use that as the mouse? Yeah, I can use this as a mouse. This is incredibly useful. So yeah, I've mixed it up. So this is 4 zeros. So on the contrary, this is like omega and 0 tile. But using different colors, good idea. Yeah, probably it is, but whatever. I'm just good with this, like, medieval style painting. No, delta, but omega. Yeah, right, okay. So it appears that it is rotated 45 degrees. Yeah, right. So consequently, this one would be 0 and delta, right? So this is 0 and delta tile. Right? So let me... Yeah, right. And then again, when I'm accessing those while drawing, am I accessing those in the same with the same numbers? X-axis is omega axis. Yeah, right. Okay, so wait a sec. I'm gonna draw that as well in a moment. So I'm using here, yeah, for row, blah blah blah, from row below rows. So this goes over this data, right? and this data. So let me maybe open the file. Resources, where is it? Maps. Damn it, maps, and then let's say map 1. So where is that? Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, here we go. So for instance, this is the details of the second layer, which is called ground, and it has these objects on that. So yeah. Weird. That's a lot of objects here. Oh yeah, because they are like two tiled. And y-axis is delta axis. Yeah, right, because that's rotated. I'll get to that in a moment. So yeah, I think this one here, this is like this tile. This has like the top of that box, right? And this is like if we're looking at isometric, it's like the second row and the very first column, right? So the second row, the first column, yeah, so this is kinda in isometric, but then again, the number of this thing, where the number 130 is 130, what is it? So if we look at tiled, it says 0 and then 1, 0, 1, right? 0, 1. It actually makes sense, the 0 column and the first row. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. So the order in which I'm going through those in data are actually this. Okay, so let me draw that as well. That's important. So like my order of data in those is like, here's the first row, and then the another row, god damn it, switch to row 2, and then those like columns, why, columns. So this is the data order. For fuck's sake, my handwriting is positively order. Terrible. You rotate both and плющить angle between. Yeah, that's the idea. Okay, so I got that in this order, right? But then how do I calculate where to draw those? So I got row and col, and I call orthogonal to screen, right? Which does what exactly? So orthogonal to screen calls isometric to screen, which I think just divides it over tile width, tile height. Yeah, exactly. And then calls orthogonal to screen, which does this rotating 45 degrees, right? Technically where it is. Yeah, here it is. It does exactly that. And then, yeah, splicing like half in the y direction, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I convert. Wait a second. Yeah, so I consider those columns and rows as orthogonal, where in reality they're not exactly orthogonal, I would say, or are they? Right, so let me draw this this coordinate system. So yeah, probably in another drawing. So I got again this diamond shape. And then I got this coordinate system, but it goes from this because this is 0, right? It's not very convenient, but whatever. So we got like, yeah, if we look at this, for fuck's sake, if we look at this drawing above, we got rows here. So rows are kinda X. Well, not exactly, but this is how I called that. So the row, yeah, the rows are kinda Y, right? So we got, where is that? So we got, oh, for fuck's sake, why keeps doing that? Probably because I'm pressing the wrong thing on the pen. Date is orth, but axes are not. Okay, let me try and figure that. So this axis is kinda Y, and this is no, wait, this is not Y, this is X. This is X because we kinda changed columns here, right? Let me recheck. So like 0, 0, 1, 0, so the first is X, and yeah, we change X, right. So another one is, goddammit, another one, why it's not joining in? Probably the angle is too steep. So another one is Y, and this is kinda okay. So which projection is that, and which coordinate system is that? Is that orthogonal or isometric? I'm completely lost at this point. Let me think for a moment. So let's suppose we have some character here. Yeah, it stays like at this style, and it looks like forward. It looks there, and it sees this character sees like a rectangle like 2 by 3, right? And it sees that thing as rectangular. That's important. This is rectangular, but in our coordinate system, it's kinda this shape. Because, well, reasons. Rhombus diagonal height is smaller than diagonal width. Yeah, that's because we kinda move it in that direction, which is looking at us, like from the screen, I guess. But I guess I will factor the 2 or like 1/2 multiplier somewhere along the lines. It's not big of a problem. Right, so we're looking at this, and yeah, this is kind of 0, 0 in any coordinate system, which again probably is not a very good idea, but whatever. So those things in data order, yeah, it would look like they actually are orthogonal, kind of. And then we got the coordinate system, which is kind of imaginary, the orthogonal one, right? In that coordinate system, we would have the same rhombus as like the exact square, and somewhere on that square we would have this character. So the hardest thing would be imagining where 0, 0, probably here. I'm just figuring. And then somewhere here. Yeah, so where would the axis go? So then again, probably X would go here and Y would go here, I reckon. So somewhere here, namely at location somewhere below here, probably, I don't know, here, that would be our character again, and it would look like above it, right? So we are looking like from above on that, and it would look at this like rectangular area or whatever, so it would be the actual rectangle. Right, rotate 45 degrees, Q 20 degree, 20 degree. That's hard. So I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to think that far yet. Alright, so this is definitely the orthogonal projection, right? Orthogonal projection. Right. So this must be isometric. But the thing is that if I'm having it that weird, it kinda makes those... God damn it, stop it! It kinda makes my calculations, which I have now, correct. So if I got the index of those data points with all of those, like having had on 45-degree angle, this kinda makes sense. Those kind of are orthogonal, even though we are looking at those like that. So it kinda makes sense to calculate all of those things, like call orthogonal to screen, which does this rhombus calculation. Okay, so the only question left is, again, where do I start the drawing? So if we have one fragment of a map, let me go to the file. So if we got one fragment at 0, 0, orthogonal, and the other one at 5, 5, again orthogonal. So how should that look? Let me save that. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. And let's try and figure that out. So we got one chunk, let's draw it like that. God damn it. One chunk of the map, like 5 by 5. So this is this chunk, but they are not orthogonal. Are you sure? Because, like, I mean, the numbers are the same, so if we switch to that, we just looking at them at the different angles, but the actual numbers are the same. So if this guy stands here at like 3 and 2, it also stands here at 3, 2. So we're not like having, because we have this axis rotated, we have the very same numbers. So my point is, these indices in data are kind of orthogonal, but again, I'm not entirely sure. Tiles orthogonal, cohorts are not. Well, yeah, I'm still not dived into cohorts yet. I'm just I was just figuring the indices. So I guess at least the indices are right. And let me dive. Yeah, okay, so let's have a look at the actual coordinates. So what's with those? So we got 0, 0 tile, and this is, as we figured, orthogonal. And this as well. Yeah, this is bad. Indexes are orthogonal, yeah, okay. And this orth as well, and this as well. So I'm a bit lost at this point. So the tiles we convert to, again, orthogonal coordinates by just dividing over the tile width and tile height, but then there are the actual coordinates. So I guess we should go back to even here. Yeah, so the screen is an actual isometric projection. So we got the pixels, which correspond to some isometric system, right? Okay, this probably would be simple, but yeah, let's get back to that in a moment. Oh, for Lord's sake. Right. Oh, I'm so awkward with this tablet thing. So yeah, I was at those two pieces of the map. Screen X is twice longer than World X. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is where the factor 2 would appear, but a bit later. So I got this piece of the map, which starts... Oh, God damn it, which starts at 0... God damn it, why it stops working at random periods of time. So this is 0, 0 orthogonal. Orthogonal. Right. 0, 0 orthogonal. I mean, probably the only like big thing here for me to figure out is the relation between this start of this chunk and then its like start of the 0, 0 here. So probably this is the hardest thing. So we are looking in yeah, okay, so in orthogonal projection this is actually this like grid, and then its start is this 0, 0, but we are looking we are looking at very weird location. The actual question here is, should I consider the start of this map chunk to be this thing here, which corresponds to some non-existent place, or should I just go along and like consider this point like tile 0, 0 to be like the 0 of this map chunk? Would that make any more sense? Because if I consider, okay, so this, this would be very weird math to calculate this point, so it would be like somewhere here. And, well, in orthogonal world, it wouldn't make very much sense. Yeah, 45-degree counterclockwise and half map shift. Yeah, that's the conversion between those two. Yeah, but the question is about this start. So I probably... What if I go along? I mean, the fucking thing is not working again. So if I go along with this, it would probably be simpler. And probably it would even simplify the calculations needed to kinda put those different chunks in one big map. Okay, so let's say I want to put this second piece like here. So I want to make I make those overlap, and I wanna do that. So I wanna start another chunk here, and this would look like that. So this is another chunk here. Right, so to do that, yeah, I wouldn't need to perform these weird calculations to get this point here and somehow put it God knows where. I'm going to do just... because this is like 0 and map width, and this would be just 0, 0, and this would be quite easy. But again, I'm afraid I will screw up again. Okay, so if I consider the beginning, the coordinate of this map chunk to be the coordinate of the top of its diamond here, what would change from the code standpoint? So let me think for a moment. So probably not a lot would change, because in fact I already have some weird maths for the sprites. So if I have a sprite of some like character here, I actually consider the 0 point to be this thing like between his legs. Sorry. So it's like the half of the width here, like here is 1/2, and here is like 3/4 of height. So it's like 3/4. Right, so this is 0, and this is already, I mean, it does not start here at this point here. It starts, so the 0 is considered to be here. So I probably might go along with this and not even have a problem. And the thing is that I already kinda do that. So if we look at, I mean, if we start the whole thing first, and if we look at, I figure I can like control it with the pen. Oh, well, this is weird. So can I press? Oh, well, this is fun. So I already kinda have it here. The only thing I probably should, oh yeah, I just start to draw this tile here. So the problem is that I should kinda have it like skewed in like half the tile on the X and like probably half a tile on the Y. Yeah, okay. I'm wondering if that in fact is a good idea. Why I can't? Oh yeah, I can. Weird. So I am actually drawing right now on the tablet, and the character just goes. This feels weird. Alright, so this second bit. So okay, let's say I wanna, like, okay, I probably should exit the game here. Alright, so let's say I want to do this in the game world. I want to have these chunks to be together like that. How do I achieve that if I have... Yeah, okay, so probably... Yeah, whatever, let's add this half tile skew later. So let's say I want to do this. Where should I put the second tile if I like consider this to be 0? So this probably should be like 5 and 0, something like that. So let me think for a moment first. So if this is 0, 0, this consequently would be 5, 0. Let me think. This is... God damn it, it's not very fast. So it's like 5, 0 here, right? 5, 0. And consequently, the next chunk should be also 5, 0, right? Okay, let me try that. Let me just try that. So the X, wait, so kind of X should be 5 and Y should be 0. So let's try that. Let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, it works. Okay, so I guess I'm fine with that. I'm not exactly sure how to feel about the whole thing. But it would appear that I kinda start the drawing at the right location. So it probably... it kinda works. Okay, so first of all, I probably should document that like the coordinate of this map chunk is the top of the diamond. External tiles, any map coordinates. Okay, so what does it say? Also only integer map coordinates allowed, otherwise the screen is badly fucked up. What? Integer map coordinates, otherwise the screen. Oh yeah, it probably gets. I mean, it was getting fucked up because of this staggering thing, but right now I'm not exactly sure. I should leave that. Okay, so goddammit. So the coordinates of the map chunk is considered to be the coordinate of the middle of the like 0, 0 tile, which is the top of the diamond. Okay, having fixed that, let's go along and probably add this half a tile that is missing. So where we are, if I go to the screen, 0 tile with chunk width, and the fuck, screen max. Why would I do that? And plus, like add to the screen X like tile width by chunk width. Yeah, that's just bonkers. So the thing is, I wanna add, or maybe subtract, I'm not sure at this point, maybe just add. So I want to add the half of a tile width. So let's have ceiling tile width to smaller map. Yeah, I already got that, and let's add the half. Yeah, because that's the thing that I'm doing now. It's kind of the physical point, or how do you call it in English? How do you call that in English? Is it physical point? No, that's not how you translate it at all. So how do you actually do? Material point, is it? I forgot the term. Yeah, whatever, the material point or the physical point. So the thing is, I do have the coordinates, but the actual point that those coordinates describe, I mean, that's for me to decide what that point is. So it might be the point between the legs of the character, or it might be its head, or whatever. I'm just choose to have it as the point between its legs. And the same thing with the map chunk. I can choose what those coordinates denote. And well, I'm choosing the top of the diamond, or the middle of that tile. Should I actually go with the middle? Yeah, I think so, why not? So that the character is perfectly aligned within the tile if you go with integer coordinates. Point particle, yeah, probably that. I'm not exactly sure. Point particle. Yeah, that's the thing, thank you. That was what I was talking about. So let's try this hack with half of the tile. I'm not sure what those warnings, where they're coming from, but whatever. So the new game, right, I should have subtracted those. So let me, how do I, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, nope. Yeah, here we go. So I wanna subtract those rather from here. Yep. So let's restart. Let's have a new game. And here we go. The character is perfectly in the middle of the tile. This looks nice. So it would appear that I kinda figured how those where the beginning should be. Okay, so let me put the tablet off for a moment. Alright, so how exactly have I done that again? I have ortho chunk X, which is orthogonal to isometric O. No wait, ortho chunk X. Oh yeah, that's the actual orthogonal things from the coordinate of the thing. So yeah, I guess that's that. Right? Call as plus also double. Okay. I mean, can I remove this coercion if those are already double floats? Kind of like that. Oh, I actually can. That's nice. Right, so what's the thing with all of those warnings? Nil is not a fixed num. What the actual fuck? I'm not sure. Okay, so I think I figured out the maths of map chunks, which is incredibly nice. So there are also a lot of things to figure now. Namely those like collisions. So right now they're definitely at the wrong places. So I gotta figure those and then go with and fix the order of the tile, but I will get back to that later. Oh, and yeah, I also have to implement the, how do I call it? I forgot the actual word. It's like in 3D, it's collision frustrum, so it kinda removes, goddammit, I totally forgot the word. So I want, the thing that I want to implement is just to optimize, but by not drawing the tiles that I shouldn't draw. But yeah, that's another thing, so let me just switch back to those collisions which appear to be completely fucked up right now. Also, probably I should go to the player system and tweak some things there. Oh, and I also probably want to optimize this thing with my chunks. Yeah, whatever. But let me just drop to do tile with halved and tile height halved are invariants. So I want to move those above. It looks like for collisions axes are, yeah, they kinda are screwed. Yeah, so let's go and fix those. So in collision system, I think I'm using the wrong, the wrong function somewhere. So first of all, how do I even load those? Put maps on walkable tiles into collision map. Fillet across, blah 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 blah. Alright, so I actually process the map here as well. I'm going through the layers, and then I go with the data for Y, blah blah blah. Yeah, probably here I also might want to use that awesome macro I've done, loop grid. So let me think, how do I... Okay, so what is the actual order on those files? So this is map system. And it depends on blah blah blah, and then there is collision system. Collision, or is that, yeah, and collision system depends on map system. Okay, So this might work if I just call loop grid here and not here, and just go with that. Wow, that's a big function. Okay, so let me just start it anew again. Optimize, blah blah. Yeah, okay. So this one I probably might want to leave as it is, but with this bit. So, right. So first of all, let's go with this amazing macro. So, okay, what do we have here? Layer, layer across. Yeah, okay. And then with data for y. Okay, so for y would be the part of that loop grid, and then data. So I guess I can put the data here, I believe, but like with 4, right? So for data equals this. I believe that should work. And then we do the loop grid, right? So loop grid, right. So how do I call this again? So some width here, and then some things for the rows. So for for y, like let's specify the type as well. Type xnum chunk for loop for layer for data do grid for y of type xnum. So from 0 below layer height, layer height of layer, and that's the y, and then we should have for column. Okay, so for x, again of type xnum. Yeah, probably I wanna split it like that. Yeah, right. So from and this, by the way, should be keyword as well. Damn it. So from 0, again below. Oh wait, it also goes for tiles. What the what? Oh no, wait, it just inside the loop body. Okay, so from from 0 below tile layer width of layer. Alright, so we are looping through the grid. We don't have any initialization here, right? Or, I mean, we could have this data thing, but whatever. Grid. Okay. Right, so then I just start the body, right? Yep. Oh, the indentation here is completely screwed, but whatever. Alright, so we're looping through the grid, and with that, here we totally can use multiple value let, I guess. So we get the tile, and then we get tile property, but just when it has some value. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be a bit awkward. Just a little bit. Okay, the thing is that I can... No, I cannot. Fuck. Right. So we want the tile variable, so we might just go with that. So we get tile to be a ref data xy, and then when tile property, wait, what? Oh, okay. So when tile property of tile properties, well, of the layer, obviously, tile properties of the tile is collides, so then, so here I can use mvlet, because I'm loving this macro I just using here. And then, yeah, mvlet, so we got ortho x. Wait, am I using that correctly? Nope. Okay, this is some weird website I'm opening. Mvlet, common, Lisp. Not a format. Alright, mvlet. Yeah, so 2 parentheses and then the set of parentheses for the actual values. Alright, so 2 and then 1 more. Right, so ortho x and ortho y, and this is... Wait, so do I actually have to do this here? I don't think I have, because, yeah, this is the thing. The thing is that those indices are, as a matter of fact, orthogonal, right? So I gotta just put those right away to this sparse matrix, right? Let me try and do that. And where do I get x and y from? Oh, that's the actual indices. Okay. So I gotta do setf sparse matrix ref of collision system map of the system, and then set it to this weird thing, which is cons of truncated, and I also want to add start x, which is what exactly? Start x, where does it come from? Oh, truncate x. Why? Oh, okay. I probably shouldn't have... Oh, I do have it here. Right, with map chunk. Okay. Do I actually wanna like truncate those? Yeah, so the question is, do I want those map chunks to be perfectly aligned to the grid? Do I want them to start at integer coordinates and then have like some of those separate tiles to have integer coordinates? I probably do, for the reasons of those collisions, because like to understand if some entity is, I mean, should be colliding at some position from the like operational standpoint, I gotta just round its coordinates and have a look at this matrix, right? So this is very performant. I don't have to like do any maths. Actually, I just truncate the float or double float. Yeah, I probably might want to keep this for now. Okay, so let's do that as previously. So we plus truncate the x and start x. And let's maybe change the order. And then we have plus start y and truncate. Come on, truncate y. Why it have different? Oh yeah, truncate. Yeah, sure. And then, okay, so what this crap is all about? Set F to entity. Okay, so we set F it to entity to what entity exactly? That is weird. Why do I put the entity of a map chunk to this sparse matrix? It's not making a lot of sense. Sparse matrix, this map. But whatever, let's go with that. So cons blah 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 entity. Right? No. I gotta put it here and yeah, put it into the sparse matrix with setF. Okay, so we got that. And then goes the bit about the characters. So this was this thing and then the character. Good idea to have common 0,0 cohorts. You mean for different entities? So this bit about the character, blah blah blah. So yeah, here we go. So I don't need this crap. Oh. Alright, here we go. So now I gotta, I think, restart the game. Oops, nope. So what the actual fuck? Met process event component created. Yeah, we here. Variable tile properties is unbound. How the fuck it is unbound? Oh, tiles properties. For fuck's sake. So I gotta recompile that. And what? Which restart do I pick? Let's maybe, I don't know, use all. Yeah, let's use value. So enter form to be evaluated. Tiles properties probably wouldn't work. Tiles properties. No. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's use value and use nil. It probably would fail. Yep. What would happen if I press next iteration? Oh, it worked. That's weird. Yes, you'll have to calculate it somewhere. Well, thinking about that, I'm not exactly sure. What do you mean by common 0,0? Because they kinda do have a common, well, coordinate system. And yeah, I got screwed somewhere here. And I think I even know where. I think I should change the places of X and Y. I'm not sure why. Round X, round Y. And then here. Wait, am I drawing that incorrectly? I probably am drawing that incorrectly. So blah 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 blah. On the back collisions, sparse matrix of those map. Yeah, lambda position values. So the position declaring value. Now multiple value bind XY to multiple value call absolute to viewport. Yep, exactly. I'm calling orthogonal to screen, which is calling the conversion to isometric behind the scenes, and those X and Y are now in fact orthogonal, right? So, well, I am calling orthogonal to screen. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, so what if I try and go through those and probably... Oh, I think it works correctly, so I can't get through those boxes. So the actual, so to speak, physics of the process incorrect. So, okay, so let me just make it even more easier to debug. Let me add some more boxes here, so my character won't be definitely able to go through. So let's add this thing on the ground layer, and then, I don't know, some crap. What do I... Oh, fuck. How do I... Just scroll, goddammit. So if I put here, yeah, it wouldn't really work. So let's put some rocks or something. I don't know. Oh, goddammit. Why it keeps doing the thing that I don't want it to do. I don't know, let's put it here and this thing here. So yeah, a barricade of sorts. So let's restart the game now, so the map reloads. New game. Okay, so the debug thing is definitely off, but if I try to cross this barricade... Oh, it works, for fuck's sake. How come? And now I can't... Wait, so what if I... Oh yeah, it works incorrectly, because yeah, I can't get through here, even though it's like empty. And then, yeah, it's just skewed. Yeah, I'm definitely somewhere just mistaken with what I store where. Right, so I'm drawing those without staggering, because here's the function without star, just orthogonal to screen. So I'm drawing those correctly, but then trying to figure, yeah, when collides P, entity, blah blah blah, and then character at, oof, character at, the fellow character moved. Okay, so I gotta rework that later as well. But then, yeah, about this map, this collision map. Oh, and it's separate from the character map. Okay, that's nice. So, so I got this function collides P, which goes into this map. And yeah, checks that. So the point, and the point is cons of x and y. So those x and y should be orthogonal. So what if I'm actually putting into that collides P? Let's have a look. Collision system. Yeah, character system. Somewhere here. X plus direction x. So what is this x? Move with coordinate entities. So this should be orthogonal as well. Weird. This is weird. Okay, so the thing here with the debug thingy is that I should do the exact same coordinate translation as I do here in the map chunk drawing. So I do, well, absolute to viewport and orthogonal to screen, the very same thing. Absolute to viewport, orthogonal to screen. So why the fuck it is being drawn at the wrong point? I mean, if I like switch places of those x and y, it would probably be correct, right? No, it would not. The fuck? Huh. Weird. So start X and start Y. Yeah, that's not the problem. The problem is that because it's completely different direction. X and Y, aref. Okay, so let me see. Aref, row and call. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that's the issue. I mean, I have no. Oh, yeah, aref data YX. Yeah, that's where I have mistaken. So now, if I restart the whole thing, it would work correctly. Yeah, I just mixed up the indices of this array. Yeah, now it is more or less right, but not exactly right. Because I'm drawing this again a bit skewed, right? So I gotta add this half of tile. The problem is that I'm truncating those two integers. So how do I add up for this half of tile? So truncate. Okay, let's try adding 1. Not sure it's a good idea, but yeah, and I gotta restart the whole thing because it is being deduced at the loading time. But, well, nope, it's gotten even worse, so probably -1. Yeah, that's the way I actually program those things and figure mathematical problems by just randomly poking at random places. So yeah, almost correct. Almost correct. I just got quite a bit skewed in, yeah, in one, like by Y coordinate, I would guess. So what if I put 0 here, goddammit. 0. Right, so let's have a look. Yep, almost perfect, I would say. So yeah, she couldn't go through here, but then if we go here, yeah, and then even the pathfinding works correctly. So if I click here, it goes around the thing. Awesome, so I got this right, I guess. So yeah, I can get through those. Yeah, the pathfinding wouldn't let me. Yeah, and okay, this is not entirely correct, I believe. Oh yeah, hello. But yeah, the collision is like broken on entirely different levels, so I would get to fixing the collisions later. But at least I got the coordinates right? So that's nice. Okay, so we got the collisions, we got the map chunks. What would be next? Okay, so let me think. This is actually a huge change. So probably I would start with completing this map deal, right? So first of all, that would be the order. Yeah, the order probably would be simpler. And then I gotta calculate the bounds at which I should end drawing the thing. The point at where it would go off screen. I have a feeling that would be relatively easy. But yeah, let's get to that. Okay, so first of all, to optimize this thing with tile width and tile height. So I gotta probably, I don't know. I mean, I gotta add extra level of indentation, and I'm not liking that at all. So like half a tile. I reckon I had something like that previously, like half. Yeah, but now I don't. Okay, so half tile width would be ceiling, tile width, 2. And then half tile height. The ceiling, tile height, god damn it, tile height 2. Alright, I have it. So, a lot of indenting here. So now this thing. Oh, yeah, this is getting huge. Unless, oh, 0p, 1 let, yeah. Screen. So let me change maybe that to MVLED. It would alleviate a bit. So we got screen X and screen Y. And we got those as the result of, wait a second. So I got the composition of screen to isometric and viewport to absolute. And this is different, right? Absolute to viewport, orthogonal to screen. Yeah, this is different. Okay, so yeah, I guess I just copy that thing here. Oof. So X call row. Okay. And then we end this in the web. This is looking just terrible. Screen. Yeah, okay. So now we actually call this add sprite index to batch, blah blah blah, the order 0, this thing, and then instead of that we got half tile width. Come on, goddammit, it wouldn't autocomplete. So this one now, half tile height. Alrighty then. A lot of parentheses here to close the whole thing. Here we go. Oh, what? What again? During macro expansion system row, this is not a list of symbols. Screen X, screen Y. Is it not? I mean, what? Invalid. Oh. Oh. So invalid does have a just 2 parentheses? Alright, so how do I... Okay. Absolute to viewport is not a string designator. Again, what? The invalid... Oh, wait, no. Oh, I don't close the parentheses here. This is weird. This is not how I think it works, or well, how I thought it worked. The next combine, yada yada, and then this, and then extra parentheses. So let's abort that. Oh, now it worked. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I mean, this should work because I'm just rounding the integer, right? So, okay, let me try. Let me put some crap into here. Some, I don't know, would I put here some rocks? Like that. Then save it and restart the whole thing. Yeah, removing integer or subtracting, sorry, here is weird, but it kind of works alright. So yeah, here she is, and she couldn't go into this tile because it has collisions, so it kind of works, I guess. Yeah, this is weird. Probably if I don't truncate it, but rather... No, wait, this is actually... So x, what is it? Yep, that would be correct. Yeah, this -1 is stemming from the fact that I'm drawing the whole map chunk a tiny bit above and a tiny bit to the left. because of this half of a tile, so that it aligns properly with the character. So yeah, it kind of works. Okay, so let me remove that thing, so just it wouldn't get into the way. Alright, so where was I? Yeah, this method works, even though it's horrendous already. So from call, wait a sec, so am I using that? Yeah, I am using that. So the bounce, I have to figure the bounce, Alright, where was I? Yeah, so let's try and start the thing, and then figure the order. Yeah, I would have to figure the order, because it would be drawing weird. So right now it is kinda being drawn okay, but if I get some... okay, so how do I check that? I gotta put some... how's it called? Some fence, right? For this to check. So let's put some fence here, shall we? I mean, it would be demonstrating this like collisions thing. So this bit and then this bit. I mean, this whole thing is very, very hacky. So I would be surprised if that works like right away. So do I just... yeah, weird. Let's do it like that, another fragment. And then something like that. And then... yeah, something like that. So let's see how that will look. I gotta restart the game. And then it would draw some this terrible debugging things here, but yeah, probably we would see there's any problem here. Oh, yeah, I probably want to move that crap from here and also remove the debugging. So let's go to local share demo, and then in config we wouldn't display the collisions, right? And then and what then? Yeah, and let's move those things probably somewhere. How do I do that? Rain brush, stump, shape fill, rectangular select. So what if I just do... nope. And what if I select those and then move? Oh, it works almost as I expected it to work. So where's the rectangular select? So like that, and then move. For fuck's sake, why it keeps moving the whole, like, the whole layer? It's not what I wanted to do. What if I just delete those? Okay, let's just delete those. Delete this and so this one and this bit here and this rock. And probably this as well. Okay, and this too. But let's keep this thing here. Let's just add some nice dropping wood. How do I hold it? Okay, so let's start it and try and run at this fence. This would definitely be weird because of lack of this order thing. So if we move in front of this, yeah, this is the problem. So I'm kind of standing behind the fence, but the fence is drawn above the sprite of the character. Yep, that's the problem. And this is the object layer not on ground. No, I reckon I hadn't had any objects on this objects layer. I mean, the ground layer is selected, so but whatever. That's just the tiled editor being being weird. All right, so let's try and add the order, and hopefully it would work right away. So where's this order thing. So this is the what? The second argument to add sprite index to batch. So where we are, yeah, this expression. So let's just copy it as it is. Or here we go. Yeah, that's pretty huge, and let's see if that works. No, it wouldn't. The variable tile y is unbound. Tile y? What's that? Tile y. This is some, yeah, shitty code. So the thing is that I'm kinda adding this y, but also divided by 2. Alright, let's see. So here we're using screen x and screen y minus half the tile width and height. Oh, this is going to be a problem. So screen x, screen y, yada yada. Okay, screen x and screen y. And screen y is the result of what? Okay, so let's abort it here. Why it aborted the whole thing? God damn it. So the screen y is calculated from what again? Screen y, where the fuck it is? Okay, yeah, screen y. So this is calculated from ortho chunk x and col, and then the row. And this is even divided by 2. Oh, fuck me. So this is kinda orthogonal coordinate, right? So I gotta just use screen y, I guess. I don't have any isometric number except that. I can use row, but that wouldn't be correct because this is the orthogonal coordinate. Oh my. Okay, so let's use, yeah, let's even keep the division, but just do it by 1. And then let's add, yeah, screen y. And it compiles, but yeah, it does not compile. Chunk viewport y. What? Screen y seems to be correct way. Yeah, probably this. Probably this. And then chunk viewport y. Oh, the actual fuck. So this is the thing I add to this coordinate, and in my case it is ortho chunk x, but this is orthogonal, and if I'm adding it to this, am I doing some crappy thing? It looks like I do. I mean, it might even cancel out in this formula for those isometric rhombus coordinates. Okay, let me just try and do that. Let me try ortho chunk y, right? Chunk viewport y. Whatever. Chunk viewport y, and this is calculated as chunk x and chunk y to isometric to screen, absolute to viewport. So to screen and then to viewport for the chunk x and chunk y. To screen and then to viewport. Fuck me. No, I'm just completely lost at that point. Send depth equals minus y, I think. Probably, yeah, probably that. But then again, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so let's see if that works. I mean, I had it the previous time by just randomly poking some numbers at random places, and well, it somehow, by some miracle, worked. So now I gotta do the miracle again. Okay, and this is not working. Yeah, so in this position, I probably should even start with that so that the debugging is easier. So let me have a look. So with coordinate of layer entity, I think I gotta specify the bindings, right? Do I? No, entity bindings. Okay, and then let's have a look at x and then y. So x would be 5.5 and y would be this thing. So let's go to the kit and change the position of player. So coordinate x 5.5 and then y 0.8 whatever. Okay, so let me restart the thing. Oh. Yeah, right. And the worst thing is that I also have those values of like z addition here, which are also kinda completely random. So I got like -4, and that's the result of a lot of experiments. And then this has z value of 8, which again, kinda completely random. So I gotta figure that thing. I gotta figure how I'm gonna make this work. Oh, fuck me. Right, so I was adding... Like, what I was adding again? I lost it. So tile Y by half and then chunk viewport Y. And then this Z property. And then the layer order, but yeah, whatever. So let me just randomly poke for a little while. And that's what if I divide by 2? Nope. Divide by half? Nope. What if I remove that thing completely? No. Let's go chunk Y. Screen Y. Yeah, it's like some random value. It's not even entitled, it's just my custom value, which I have for those like random tiles. And yeah, I then add this value here to the order value, and then this order value kinda decides which sprite is drawn above which. So the idea is that having it at plus, what was it, at +8 would make it to be drawn above the player. So right now it is completely wrong, it should be drawn above, so this +8 should be the addition, right? And it is not working. So it's kind of the virtual depth or whatever. Oh boy. So how it was working previously? Previously I even thought that the indices are kinda isometric, right? So I was converting those. But now I consider those to be orthogonal. Probably this might be a problem. And I mean, I kinda can solve this problem by just throwing some huge numbers at those things, but I kinda don't want to. I mean, what I really do is kinda debug those values and kinda do some debugging aid here. But yeah, that would be hugely hard. Okay, so I've done that. Yeah, I gotta add some to do here. So figure like y order value. Right. What if I'm not adding that at all? Nope. Wait a sec. In sprite system, no, in character system, I also have this order, right? So I'm also drawing it with the same mechanism. Oh, where is it? Not me. So system draw. So this is some debugging things. Oh no, it is sprite system in the end. So yeah, I have some weird order here as well. So I get hash layer, yeah, whatever, and then this is the order value. And yeah, this is pretty fucked up as well. So probably I gotta figure this as well. So figure how did I formulated that? Yeah, order value. Oh boy, oh boy. The maximal height in the pixels. Yeah, well, that was the idea. So I had the y value in this sum of this order, and here as well, this ortho chunk and whatever. So the maximum height, yeah, that's kind of the idea of this random 8 value. So the whole width is like, what, 64 pixels, and I kind of, well, tweaked that so that 8 was enough. So yeah, I gotta probably simplify that thing because it looks like terribly shitty. But yeah, I guess probably later, because this again would be terribly hard. So what do I have left in terms of this big rewrite of coordinates and coordinate systems? Yeah, I think I gotta remove the older versions of functions which do conversions with respect to staggering, right? These star versions. But before doing that, I probably gotta go to player system and see if it uses that, and it uses that a lot. So let's search for star, right? Oops, no, what the fuck? Okay, so the star. So I got it here. Let me just put some mark, I don't know how they call it, target player T. So then where next? And then here, so this is system draw, I'm recalling, so let's mark it draw D, and then where, yeah, so only 2 places, as a matter of fact. That's nice. Alright, so what was it, D and, no, for fuck's sake. The mark was here, I reckon, so I gotta, yeah, go with that, so D and D. So now I do have a version of that function without the staggering, so I gotta just call that, right? And then add another mark here as well. And then here. So let's see if that breaks anything, and this most probably would break something. Probably it would fix something. No, it didn't fix a lot. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is the factor of 2, which is missing, sorely missing somewhere. It's missing by the x value. It's fine, kinda with the y value, right? Yeah, it's kinda fine. But with an x, I'm missing the factor of 2. Man, this is completely bonkers. So if I click alright. Oof. Okay. Yeah, soda time. Oh, I think I left a stain on my monitor. Okay, so yeah, the factor of 2. New x and new y. Right, so this is the thing about the targeting, right? And I think the whole situation is going on at another mark here, where I'm just drawing the debug 8. Right, screen to orthogonal, viewport absolute, mouse position. Yeah, exactly the same code, the same idea, at least. So they both have the same problem, right? So let's try and fix that. So let's just do setf. What do we do? Of new x to new x multiplied by 2. And the same thing here. Oh, this is going to be awkward from now on. So instead of this, we got the variable called cursor, whatever, cursor map x, and then cursor map x. Alright, so compile that, and compile that. Alright, so now it got even worse. So probably I should divide that by 2. I'm not... Can't find it on Twitch. At Andrew Ashok. That's interesting. Why would you search me by the full name and second name? Yeah, I can see that. Weird. Okay, thanks. I will deal with that after the stream. Alright, so what have I done wrong? First of all, I kinda want to unify those things. But yeah, whatever, so let's just do that. And yeah, it's still quite shitty. Okay, this is a tiny bit better. So, setf multiplied by 2, so let's setf it to the value divided by 2. And then here as well, where was it? Yeah, here. Nope, it's still weird. Wait, it is going in the wrong direction. Yeah, I think I wrapped up the orthogonal and isometric coordinates again. This looks like the case. Okay, so let's think. That would be harder. What's going on here? So we got the mouse position, which is in screen coordinates, which are isometric. Okay. So those are isometric. Yeah, I probably should have just copied the name of the channel. Right, so where was I? Right, so those coordinates are in fact isometric. So then we call viewport to absolute, which is okay, and then we call screen to orthogonal. Okay, so it does what? It calls screen to isometric, which just divides by the size of the tile, and then isometric to orthogonal, which does this thing with x divided by 2, by the way, but whatever. So then those coordinates are orthogonal, correct? They are orthogonal. And we probably don't need this as well. What the fuck is going on here? Target, yeah, target indicator. And then we do the thing. We either attack some entity or we just move somewhere, and this move is doing what? So new target X, new target Y, target X, target Y. So I mean, I'm processing all of the coordinates internally in orthogonal projections, so this should be fine. But then why it is going to some wrong, fucked up position? Weird. So cursor ortho. Most weird. Where was I? So the cursor ortho. I'm kind of trying to figure where the 0 is, and by the way, what that even is. So I gotta remove that. And then, yeah, it's slightly better. Well, it is as it was previously. I don't know. So, the 0 and 0, where is that? Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere in the center of this tile. This is 0, 0. Yeah, so this is making sense. And this calculation is kind of correct, I would say. So what are we doing here? We go absolute view. Oh, okay, so orthogonal to screen. We truncate for some reason this coordinate, kind of to be like, yeah, to fit the tile. Which, by the way, it does. Oh, it actually does that. This is again weird. But okay. So we convert this from orthogonal to screen, which in turn under the hood converts from orthogonal to isometric, and then absolute to viewport, and then we have it. So what am I doing wrong? I mean, the Y coordinate is more or less how it should be, right? Okay, but then the X, sorry, the X coordinate is completely screwed. Whoa. The X, right? It looks like it should be twice of that thing. But then again, if I do that, yeah, blah, 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 multiply by 2. So then it is wrong again. So if we start at 0, it's kinda... yeah, this is weird. 1.4? Yeah, let me try maybe that. Maybe that will... God damn it. Maybe that would do the trick. Oh, somehow it does work. So yeah, the square root of 2. Huh. Is it all of that bad? Ugh. Wait. So I'm moving the cursor like that. I mean, it looks like I'm still having a stagger somewhere. Okay, so let me try and do that thing. Let me try and go to coordinate system and remove altogether all of the functions that do it with a stagger. And then try and recompile that and see where it fails, because probably that might be a reason, right? I don't need any of those now. Yeah, so let's restart the Lisp image, and then let's remove the cached compiled files and try and compile it again, and it will fail terribly, I'm most sure. No, it didn't. Wait, this is weird. It should have failed. How come? Weird. This is most weird. So if I called it demo, it would probably work the same. Yep. Alright. You got me. So then again, the x is not completely right, even with this square root of 2 factor. So if I yeah, and that's just this debug thing. Oh, fuck me. So, okay, what I want to do, at least with this debugging thing, I want to point at some position in the screen, and I want the corresponding tile to be like with this blue rectangle. I'm not having that at all, so what's wrong? So first of all, I got this thing, this conversion from, yeah, let's temporarily comment that. Yeah, right. So the mouse position we call viewport to absolute, and then screen to orthogonal. Oh, I'm kind of deep down the rabbit hole looking at interesting programming languages. I came to Lisp. It would help a bit to get out of the rabbit hole if you could share your thoughts. I'm a web developer looking to Clojure, as it seems it will be a lot of fun to write full stack. This is the only time thing is bugging me. I want to be able to write hobby games, 2D and simple 3D in the same language. And Clojure with its immutable stuff just doesn't sound right. Why did you pick Common Lisp? Did you think about Clojure before picking Lisp? How did it switch from thinking in terms of Clojure and Lisp? Hello from Serbia. Yeah, hello from Russia. Yeah, thanks for the question. Okay, so let me share some thoughts on that. Yeah, so I've started with Scheme. Actually, I mean my whole journey into the world of Lisps. Yeah, so I have went through the SIG textbook, which contains the exercises to learn some Scheme. Right, and I was positively captivated with that. And then I thought, well, I gotta... Yeah, I actually went with Scheme, so I implemented some game on Scheme, on Racket, namely, on Racket Scheme. But it wasn't very good because, well, the performance, it was kinda, very slow. So I thought, well, I gotta switch to more performant Lisp. So I, did some research, and I switched to Common Lisp, and, haven't switched from it since. So, yeah, probably I have considered Clojure, but then again, it has this flair of being not very performant language, because, yeah, as you outlined, this immutable data structures, and then the Java virtual machine, all of that stuff. So yeah, the common Lisp is kinda from like on the one hand it is quite performant, as you can see it does 60 FPS without even sweating, but on the other hand it's Lisp with all of its power, with all of the macroses and with all of that distinction between code and data, which is almost non-existent. So yeah, it was another thought I had, but I think I lost it. Yeah, I think I've seen some games. So there is, as you might know, this competition on itch.io platform, which is called Lisp Game Jam. It is bi-annual, so it is being conducted twice a year, on April and I think on September or something, where the only thing, the only what's the word? The only condition to send the game to that competition is that it is being written on any Lisp. So I've seen some games written on Clojure, and sometimes they even perform well, because I mean you can take some library like libgdx, which is for the Java, and then use it from Clojure. But then yeah, this immutable stuff, I don't know, probably it might work fast, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I mean, I would have loved writing a game on Clojure, but then yeah, the performance. So I mean, probably at this point Common Lisp would be the most performant Lisp of them all, I would guess. I'm not exactly sure, I don't have any actual research to back this opinion, but yeah. Yeah, and another question, how easy it is to switch from thinking in terms of Clojure and Lisp. Yeah, I mean, as a matter of fact, I'm learning Clojure right now because I also want to do some web development with that. I mean, it looks quite nice for that. I mean, better than Common Lisp, which does not have any ready-to-use libraries and frameworks for web development. But yeah, I mean, I find Clojure and Common Lisp quite similar, even though Clojure is Lisp 1 and Common Lisp is Lisp 2, or rather Lisp N. And I mean, sometimes it bothers me because I love Lisp 1 more than this Common Lisp thing. Yeah. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. I reckon I had another thought, but I probably lost it. Yeah, thinking of learning Clojure for web dev, and after that, Common Lisp for game dev, most likely. Thanks for thoughts. I continue following your dev journey. It was awesome. Yeah, thank you very much. So if you could learn or pick something, I would be happy. I mean, I would be re-documenting the whole thing and then probably trying to factor out some parts that can be used by other people in their game projects. For instance, the ECS system, which is commonly used in some games to compose the in-game objects. I mean, I have this pretty advanced, but I kind of thought of factoring it out to a separate library. So I gotta do that sometime in the near future. Yeah, alright, so let's get back to the issue at hand, which was, this location of that thing. So let me try and draw another rectangle. My nose is itchy, so it would have the coordinate of the actual mouse position, right? So the color should be different, so let's have it at, I don't know, pink maybe? What would be RGB of pink? So red, green, blue, probably, I have no idea. So let's just Google that, RGB of pink. So it's like, okay, FFC0CB, so something like, 175, 75, okay, 75, 75, and let's have it at this mouse position, which is, okay, so what is that? Values fix num, fix num. Okay, cool. So let's use mvlet. So x and y. Yeah, right. So x and y would be mouse position. No, wait, I should omit parentheses, I think. So mouse position, and the back rectangle, yeah, this thing. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh no, it's white for some reason. FF. Should be percentage. Oh right, that's the percentage. So 25.5, 200, 200. Okay. No, still white. What the actual fuck? Ooh, sorry. So, where was I? 255, 192, 203. Why it's not working? Weird. That is weird. But whatever. I mean, let me just try and... And this is totally weird because I've changed the damn thing, haven't I? And it's still white. I am definitely doing something wrong. Yep. Oh. No. Weird. This is weird. So what if I make it red? Uh-huh. So the red works. And then something like yellow. And then here. White. That is... Uh-huh. So the third value is a problem. Right? I'm probably obsessing about nothing, but, well, that's what I usually do. Yeah, that's some actual fuckery going on. I have no idea. So what if I use 0? Hello. Next iteration, please. Damn it. God damn it. Okay. Can be that this is not from 0 to 255. No, I think I've used the values from... let me just recheck. Yes, I'm using the values like 255, like 200 and whatever. Target. Path. Yeah. This is weird. But whatever. I wouldn't be obsessing with that. Let it be white. So let's... what if I do that? Yeah, let it be white. No, it is definitely a fixed... well, the integer. Whatever. So, x and y. So we got that right. Yeah? Yeah, we got that right. So it moves wherever I move the cursor. So now the idea is that I kind of convert that here. So let me maybe add some debug text. So the designator, something, I don't know, ISO mouse. So the text would be ISO mouse. So those are... Wait a sec, those are not ISO mouse, those would be orthogonal mouse. Mouse. So, oh goddammit. For fuck's sake. Ortho mouse, and those would be some floating point coordinates. Right, so let's put here... Well, first of all we got those viewport to absolute, so let's also calculate that. So absolute x, absolute y. So let's use mvlet star. We would need that. So those are result of the call of viewport to absolute from that mouse position. All right. And then we also got screen orthogonal, blah blah blah. So the actual like ortho x and ortho y, x and ortho y, which would be the result of the call to screen to orthogonal, of those values abs x and abs y. Abs x, abs. Goddammit, abs y. Alright. Yeah. So now let's put those here. So absolute mouse, this one, abs x, abs y, and then yeah, probably another text, which would be, yeah, so this was abs mouse, and now we have actual ortho mouse. Oh boy, oh boy. So ortho mouse, ortho x, ortho y. We got it. Okay. Oh fuck me. Why? What? Report to absolute. Oh yeah, I should do multi-value call. God damn it. So this would be also some extra code here. Multiple value call of viewport absolute on mouse position. Yeah, something like that. So what I do here? Call a different form. Next iteration, please. And if I recompile that, and next iteration, yeah, here we go. Okay, awesome. So absolute mouse is minus some crap. Okay, so let me first of all put the character into the beginning of the screen. So with coordinate, yeah, let's search for, yeah, this one. So let's put our character to x 0 and y also 0. All right. So here absolute mouse is minus something something, and if we go here, yeah, 0 0, almost 0 0. Okay, and then here minus something. So this is, I guess technically it's not oh yeah, it is absolute, but we are starting here, so here is our 0 0, so we are here, so we below that 0, so this makes sense. And then we got ortho mouse at minus something, so let's see, I don't know, here for instance, or like here, right? Or like at the end of this thing, right? So this would be, what exactly? So we started here 5 0, so this would probably 10 0, right? So 300 and 150. So if we divide, where was it? Like 300 over 64, we got, yeah, sure, 5. Yeah, 5 of x, and then 140 or whatever by 32. We got again 5. So this is 5 5, which does not sound correct. Because I mean here, so this should be 5 5, or like the next one. And here we got 137 and 65. Okay, so let me also add here the result of a division of that by the tile width and tile height. So like the same two coordinates. So ups x tile, let's call it, or ups tile x and ups tile y. Yeah, and I should do this separately. So this would be, or as a matter of fact, I can call, or well, multiple value call screen to what would that be? Screen to orthogonal. I mean, I had some function which just does division by the tile height and tile width. So isometric screen, isometric orthogonal to isometric. No, fuck me. So yada yada. Yeah, this one, screen to isometric. Which I probably should call screen to tiles or something. Rename to screen to tiles. Alright. So I got a multiple value call this on on the values of, oh boy, on the values of apps x and apps y. Something like that, I believe. And then add it here, app style x, app style y. Here we go. And then if we look here, 2 and 1, this is completely screwed. So, well, how come? So this is 0, 0, and then this next tile should be 1, 1. Right? So it's 36. Wait, what is my actual tile size? Width 64. So what the heck? 64. Oh, so this is 0, and this is like the half of it, which is like 32. Okay, and then this is 64, which is 1. Okay, so I mustn't forget that I'm kind of screwing, or like skewing the whole map by half a tile, but still. And this is 4.73. Y minus tile h by half and x minus tile width by half. Yes, exactly. Probably I might add that here, but whatever. 0, 0 is in tile center. Yeah, it is. So if I look like in the center of this, so it got 2 and 2. Absolute mouse, 2 and 2. Does that look or sound correct? It mostly does not. Yes, so 2, 2 is this thing in the center. And for that I got 0 and 2. What the actual fuck? Ha! That's because of that is the screen coordinates, right? No, wait. Yes, right. That's because this is the screen coordinate. Something is not right. Something is off. I mean, I've started this whole thing and this whole refactoring to get this coordinates of the characters on the map exactly perfectly right. And now this. Alright, so the absolute mouse. And now I got fireworks for some reason. I mean, why? Alright, so... I mean, behind the window. So, I mean, what technically are those coordinates? So let me put my character in some position which would correspond, or whatever. Let's leave her at 0, 0. So Right now, I'm at the very bottom of the screen, which is like the half width and half of the height. It is like 6 and 9. I mean, those look orthogonal to me. And then converting them to isometric would make sense. They look orthogonal, but I'm calling screen to isometric. No, wait. Yeah, this is just, that's not the thing. I'm calling screen to orthogonal, which suggests that, yeah, I passed isometric coordinates, which probably is not the case. I don't think it would help, or maybe I'm not understanding the idea fully. But the thing is that I don't have to do this conversion here, I think, because this mouse position, I mean, okay, let's get back to my awful drawings. So this is orthogonal, right? We're just looking at it at 45 degree. And then if we look at it like that... Okay, I'm a bit lost at this moment. So, wait, where... So screen to orthogonal. Do I even call screen to orthogonal? Because those are some weird numbers. So one... Okay, so let's see. So this is like 0, 0, and then we got... Yeah, and probably I might also use screen magnifier. I reckon I was installing that. I can't just recall how it was called. Magnifier... No. K something something something. I forgot. What was it? KD... Screen... screen... What's the word? Magnifier. K-Mag. Yeah, that's the thing. Right, so I was kinda using that. I'm not exactly sure it is very good idea, but well, why not? Okay, so I also want to be looking at those debugging aids, or well, I could look at those at this window. So indices are orthogonal, but the world coordinates are not orthogonal in respect to screen. And the angle between x and y is 120 degrees. So the world coordinates are not. Respect to screen, yeah, that's... I think that might be the problem. So okay, let me just play a bit with this thing. So where was I? Yeah, so the absolute mouse like 0, 0 and ortho mouse 0, 0, and then we go to the middle of this tile and we got absolute mouse half and half, and then some weird ortho mouse. And then if we go to this tile, we got 1 and 1 as absolute mouse, and then ortho mouse at some weird value again, and then here 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. So we are going in like 1/2 increments, right? Okay, so this value in rectangular brackets here, f style x, f style y. Yeah, this is the last time we are seeing it without any conversions between isometric and orthogonal systems. So they might be correct, right? Only that it is missing somewhere the 1/2 or 2 factors. So let's maybe do this thing first. Let's multiply it by 2. So let's set f style x, and then f style x to 2 multiplied by style x, and then style y to 2 multiplied by style y. Alrighty. So now this value is in square brackets. More or less, I mean, they're looking better. So now here in the center of this we got 0, 0. Yeah, I might use the function to convert screen coordinates to tile indices. Well, I kinda do have it, it's just named terribly screen to isometric, but actually what it does, it just divides the x by width and y by height, and it does nothing more. So, I mean, it's not entirely converts screen coordinates to tile indices. It just converts it to some tile indices. I gotta just figure out how to go to those. Okay, so give me just one moment. I gotta figure that. So this next row, -1, in actual fact, and 1. And then this next tile, 0 and, well, 1.5. And then this next thing, like something like 1 and 3. And this 1 and 2 and 4. Okay, I gotta draw those actual numbers. Okay, so this goes 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So let me just record that. Okay, so with mouse it's not this fancy, but it still works as it is. So the screen, oh yeah, this would be screen order. God damn it, screen order. So this is 0, 0, as it is 0, 0. This is 1, 1, right? Was it 1, 1? Yeah, 1, 1. And then this is 2 and 2, etc. Yeah. And then this thing. So which one this is? So it's like this center, the closest to the center of tile as I can get. And this is -1/2, which is like, what the fuck? And then this one, okay, let's start with the next one, with the next tile. Here, it's kind of 0 and 2. Okay, 0, 2, and then this 1, 3. 0, 2, 1, 3, okay. 0 and 2, 1 and 3. I'm starting to see a pattern here. So what was it? 0, 1 and 3. 1 and 3. No, wait, this is this one. And then the next in this row, the next tile in this row has 2 and 4. Is it 4? Okay, wait, let me switch to the map editor and see where am I actually pointing. So like above here, above this plant. So this would be 2 and 4, right? 2 and 4. Okay, I think I can devise a pattern here. Let me just have a look at the next row. So this would be the beginning, -2, 2, and this is this, -1 and something, 2, 3. And then this tile between those would be 0 and what? 0 and 4? Yeah, yes, 0 and 4. So this is which one? I think this one. 0 and 4. Right. So, staggered... No, wait, I don't think it is staggered. I think it is just 45 degrees rotated. So I gotta just, as I did before, plus and minus. So, and probably even without multiplying by 2. So for instance, yeah, so this goes 0, 0, and then this row, row, yeah, column, that's right. So 0, 1, x, no wait, if we go x, y, so this would be 1, 0, and this 2, 0. And then this tile would be 1, 0, and then this 2, no wait, y, 0, no, right, 1, 1, and then 2, 1. And then this one would be, what would that be? 2, 0, and then 2, 1, and then 2, 2. Here we go. So to go from that to here, we gotta subtract those, and we got this 0, so the y value is subtraction, so let's call it x prime minus y prime. And then x would be the sum, x prime plus y prime, but also divided by 0, or sorry, by 2 or something. So we got 0, 0, 0, 0 here, and then 1 plus 1, 2, 2 here, and then 4 here, etc. Well, divided by 2, yeah. And then in this row, well, we got, what do we got? So for this one, it would be, so if we minus that, it would be minus 2, and then here minus 2 as well, and then here minus 2. And this one, well, I've been picking those from the actual numbers here. So, well, how they are incorrect. Oh boy. And if I add those, I got 2 here, 4 here, and 6 here. Which again kinda looks correct. But for this, to minus it would be minus 2, and then minus 2 again. Why minus 2? And here minus 4. So we kinda go the opposite direction. So we gotta probably subtract it the other way, right? Yeah, right. Y minus x. Oh, this one. Are you sure? Yeah, probably they are incorrect, but whatever. So I got the function which does almost exactly that, but yeah, with some weird factor of 2. 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do have them wrong. So if x is the first value, this first row is correct, and then this row is incorrect. Yeah, you're right. Can I just? No, I can't. So those are incorrect, whatever. I'm gonna just strike that out. Right, so this function does something weird, so I gotta just do it manually, I guess. So ortho, blah blah blah. Last position. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so let me combine those two. Right, so let's get that and put it somewhere here. Okay, got it. Right, so Where was I again? Probably I don't even need that. And I also want some another calculation for, yeah, let's call it actual ortho x. So the x would be what again? The sum. The sum of app style, sum of app style x and app style y. And then the actual ortho y would be the difference between app style y and app style x. Something in the spirit of that. Yeah, I would guess. So let's output it here. Actual ortho x, actual ortho y. Alrighty, so what do we got at ortho mouse? Some negative values here, and then I'm not sure that is correct. Okay, well, let's do the reverse then. So the idea is to draw this white thingy at the location of the well, the location of the tile. All right, I'm completely lost at that moment. So I think I gotta continue later when I will have some more energy then. Right, so I probably would continue at Tuesday. That would be the Russian-speaking stream. So come back if you speak Russian, and yeah, the next stream would be next Saturday. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, take care, and goodbye.